And that's a hard hit ball. 3 attempts, 1 kill, 2 errors, but that's a way to get someone on track.
Anderson, one of the 5 transfers on this Purdue roster, came from Michigan State, transferred in. Finnegan will push this on the outside and right down the line. It's Sawyer Jones.
I'll tell you what, Butler's amped up right now and playing like they're playing for something, because they have a chance here to upset Purdue because their momentum right now is pretty high after the solid start.
Good serve for Butler. And that attack goes long off the hands of Kenna Wohlert.
Wohlert mainly plays right side, but was hitting from the left side today. They've kind of moved her to an overall outside hitter. One of the main returners for Dave Shondel's team.
And Kyle Shondell told us they are going to serve aggressively. They want to get Purdue out of system, and there, right on cue, we see the ace from Elise Ward.
And listen to this Butler crowd.
Well, what a start for the Bulldogs. They've been aggressive behind the service line. An early 5-1 lead for Butler and Purdue line, but she sends this one into the net. And a much needed point for Purdue.
Yeah, Purdue just a whole lot of errors in the first 5 attacks, have 3 errors. So, you know, that's kind of just Purdue beating themselves. But Butler, that serve just got Purdue all out of system.
Boilermakers hitting -400 right now. Looking to get back into the set after the early timeout. Here's the first swing from Tolliver, and she tools the block.
Tolliver is going to be someone that's going to need to have a big game if we're going to beat a team like Purdue. Coming to this game, approaching 100 kills, now at 88. Let's see if she can get there today.
The sophomore kill leader, playing in her hometown of Indianapolis, Indiana. She had 190 kills last season just as a freshman. Coach Shondell says she is just scratching the surface. And Anderson's just going to take that one herself. A little center dunk, point Purdue.
Anderson does that so well. Already comes into this game with 15 kills, now 16. And hitting decent as well, 262. So she does that quite a bit. And not only that, she's a fantastic server as well.
One of the best setters in the Big Ten Conference last year. Here's a free ball opportunity for Purdue. Wohlert, did she get any fingers? She did. They're calling a touch.
I would truthfully say that Anderson's one of the best servers in the nation, because she's not only on the offensive side, but she's a fantastic blocker as well and a fantastic defender.
Had a career high 60 assists against Bowling Green. The one-handed set, what a dig from McAleer. And Butler just can't keep it alive.
McAleer, you mentioned her last year, defensive specialist, but was the #3 ranked recruit out of Kansas in 2024. She is a fantastic defender.
Purdue on a 4-1 run after Butler started this game 5-1.
I'm not so, I was about to say, that ball looked like that was going to be in. Looked awfully close to the back line.
Tolliver just sneaking in that attack.
Looks like they might have called a touch on that.
And here's Sawyer Jones, the junior out of Berkeley, Michigan. On the slide, first attack we see from Dior Charles. The transfer middle blocker coming from Wake Forest, hitting .385 so far in the early goings of the season.
She's been a fantastic player so far. Fantastic find for Dave Shondell. He had a lot of holes to fill after losing all those players to the transfer portal.
That attack goes long from Ellery Reese. The lone transfer on this Butler roster coming from Alabama. Well, just like that, Purdue is back in this in set 1, all tied up at 7 apiece. And that serve is long.
That's kind of what kept Bowling Green into the game last week, was a lot of service errors for Purdue. Granted, they followed those up with a lot of aces as well. Purdue's very aggressive when it comes to the serve. What a dig.
The dig from Evans goes right over. And there she is again, the up from Evans. Ward denied at the net. And a net violation on Purdue.
You have to give that point to Evans there. There's a reason why she's wearing a different color jersey. She has earned that. She is a fantastic defender, was the main libero a season ago as a freshman.
The sophomore from Carmel. And another ace for Butler. Talk about the speed on that serve from Tolliver.
That's ace number 9 for Tolliver this season.
3-0 run for the Bulldogs here in set number 1 inside Hinkle Fieldhouse.
That's another great serve.
Tolliver from the back row. She had 3 blockers on the net. She still found a way to get that one in.
I want to talk about that last set by Purdue. That, again, was a little bit ahead of the hitter. Was the main reason why she was not able to get the best contact on that one.
Charles in the middle. Charles in their game against Bowling Green set a program record for hitting percentage in a 5-set match. She was airless. She had 11 kills on 13 attacks. She's been a great pickup in the middle for Purdue this season. Purdue able to slave it. Anderson's attack. Out to Ward. Dug up by McAleer. Poked over by Ward. Tough angle for Heaney. And point goes to Purdue.
Heaney, a season ago, was out because of shoulder surgery, so she redshirted. Got to know her quite a bit. Fantastic player, but an even better person.
The sophomore out of Omaha, Nebraska.
Had a lot of family in the game, in attendance in the game against Nebraska in Lincoln a season ago, despite not even playing.
Timing off on the slide from Reese. Point Purdue. So back and forth early action here in set 1. We saw a strong start from Butler. Purdue with the response, and now they're back within a point.
That's something that Dave Shondel's crew never does, is quit. Purdue had a number of miraculous comebacks a season ago. And it really starts with their defense.
Reese on the slide, the pancake from McAleer. Tolliver out of the back row. Out to Heaney. And that one is long. Point Butler. We've seen some great defense here in this first set.
From both these teams. It's really been more of a defensive game rather than an offensive game for either side. Both teams hitting below 200. But if you look at the digs, both teams with at least 5 digs. You don't see the blocks on the stats right now because it was dug out after that, but a lot of action at the net.
What an up from Lawyer. Ward was denied. Tolliver takes a swing out of the back row. And the attack from Heaney, and she gets the kill.
Grace Heaney, the lefty. You know, it's a lot tougher from the right side to tell when a left-handed, tell where a left-handed hitter is going to go, because you're so used to outside attackers being right-handed. So when there's a left-handed attacker, that's a nice advantage for the offensive team. Foster, redshirt freshman from Lafayette, Indiana. I'm surprised they didn't call a net violation.
Excuse me, that was Jones at the net.
But just a little bit ahead of her hitters. But that's something that's going to come with time because, you know, this is a team that basically a brand new Purdue team. Only 2 returning starters from a season ago, and that's Anderson and McAleer.
Purdue out of system again, but it doesn't matter. Kenna Wohlert gets the kill.
You know, I love seeing the improvement from Kenna Wohlert's hitting. A season ago was really in and out of the rotation, but really has found a steady momentum here for her.
3 kills so far for the Big Ten Player of the Week.
Just past 100 kills for the season, not at 101.
She pokes it over off the block. Back-to-back points for Purdue.
That's a smart hitter as well. Our family comes to almost every match, being just about 3 hours away from West Lafayette.
McDonald in the middle. The joust at the net, and Purdue's gonna win it.
That's just pure strength from Taylor Anderson. Timeout taken by Butler.
This time it's Kyle Shondell who's gonna take the timeout. Their win against number 15, Kansas. Right now they are trailing in-state competition in Butler. And that one goes right into the net. So point for the Bulldogs as they take a 3-point lead.
That was Rachel Williams with the serve. Again, comes in just to serve quite a bit. Saw limited action a season ago, her freshman year.
Here's Charles. Out to Tolliver. Sent right over. A little bit of miscommunication. Purdue will go over in 2. Poked back by Butler. Here's Wohlert into the block. The point Purdue.
Butler had a couple of opportunities there to get an easy point. Just could not get it. Had a couple of free plays. Just could not take advantage of it.
Anderson back to serve. Jones has been so good for Butler in this match. She's up to 4 kills.
And again, Sawyer Jones is someone else who did not see a whole lot of action a season ago either for Butler, but played really well in the game against Evansville and has really just had a nice steady start to her junior campaign.
The overpass and killed down by Ellery Reese.
That's something that Butler has struggled to do today, is convert all those overpasses, but did so on that point. And that's a very important point for Butler as they are in control early here in set 1, have a really solid shot taking the first set.
Serve off the tape. Reese was there again. Wohlert's attack, dug up by Evans. Ward out of the back row.
What a
one up. Good save and defense from the Bulldogs.
Another great dig.
And they keep going. But eventually, the block prevails for Purdue. But they had to earn every bit of that point.
That was a fantastic rally, though, for both of those squads. Purdue just able to get the final laugh. Able to get the final say, and that was one of the digs, a fantastic dig for Butler.
Heaney again blocked, but poked right over by Charles. And here come the Boilermakers.
Gotta wonder how much longer Coach Kyle Shondell will go before calling his second timeout. Both teams with one timeout left. Oh no, only Butler has one timeout left.
And the overpass slammed down by Anderson. And Butler's lead has dwindled down to just 1 here in set 1. Set Tolliver and denied. Charles and Heaney team of their offense. So it is a new look Purdue team who is tied right here with Butler in set number 1. Roller to serve. Tolliver.
Was it touched?
They're going to say there was a touch. Her attack went long, but catching the fingers of the Boilermakers. That's a big point.
Those plays are so tough to tell. Be able to see an angle from here. It looked like it touched Charles's finger. Purdue's not going to challenge it. Is that an ace?
Oh, what a save.
Almost. Almost a save. That's Tolliver's 10th ace of the season.
Great effort from Purdue. It looked like it went over, but it was out of bounds. So after the timeout, 2 quick points from Butler. Reese, dug up by Anderson. Heaney, big kill.
Grace Heaney has been a stud early in this first set. Her 3rd kill already. You know, I love to see it for Heaney because a season ago, like I said earlier, just joining us, was out the entirety of last season with a shoulder surgery and a shoulder injury. Just a miscommunication there from Butler.
Big mistake from the Bulldogs as they let one drop on their side.
No team has any more timeouts in this first set.
22-22. McAleer to serve. Overpass.
That was a great.
And Purdue makes the Bulldogs pay.
A great serve for McAleer. Miller got the last hand on that. Her first kill of the match.
And Purdue now up by 1. Here's Ward. The overpass. And Purdue somehow finds a way to get it over. Ward again.
Was that touched?
You're not saying there was a touch.
I thought that was
one's
a touch.
long, and Ward wants Coach Shondell.
Looks like the call stood.
Yeah, looks like the call will stand, so it will be set point Purdue. Butler led almost this entire set. But can the Boilermakers close out set number 1? Ward's attack denied by the Purdue block. They'll go to her again, and she pokes it right down the line. Smart placement from Elise Ward.
Now it's an aggressive line too. Very truthfully, that was really risky, but it paid off. You wouldn't really expect it coming down the line that this late in the match, especially knowing that Purdue has set point.
Well placed by Elise Ward.
And that was a good 6 inches in. That's an overpass.
And a great serve and a great opportunity for Butler here. Here's Ward again, but blocked by Purdue. The Boilermakers, after trailing almost the entire set,
dirty man.